Hollywood's notorious bad boy just settled down, but people are still suspicious of his behavior. Let's see how Hailey is holding up Justin's abusive behavior. You won't believe her response, so watch until the end. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to grab your daily dose of celebrity. Don't worry, we'll spill. Now, on to the video. At one point or another, we've all been believers. Maybe not diehard ones, but it did prompt us to keep our eyes on the Canadian pop star, his erratic behavior, meltdowns, anger issues, and repertoire of abuse. But before we discuss his marriage to Hailey, let's talk about why so many fans are worried that the past abusive behavior he's claimed to let go is slowly manifesting in their marriage. We start with the anger issues. Justin Bieber was a young boy who just sang on YouTube, then almost immediately rose to fame, started a career, and became dubbed as the Prince of Pop, all at the mere age of 13. Like most child stars, we know that they all tread down quite similar paths, and Justin was no different. The singer recalls his mistakes as a young boy by saying, "There is an insane pressure and responsibility put on a child whose brain, emotions, frontal lobes aren't developed yet." Justin has admitted in an interview that he made every bad decision you could have thought of. By the age of 19, Justin started abusing drugs in every relationship he has been in, including one of his more popular love interests, Selena Gomez. In 2017, the pop star was investigated for allegations of headbutting a man. Justin allegedly headbutted a patron at a popular West Hollywood restaurant, Serafina Sunset. The Los Angeles County Sheriff Department's statement holds that they responded to a battery report call around 2 a.m., and the witness pointed to the Canadian pop star as the perpetrator, apparently being in two separate altercations with two different bartenders. Then, as soon as he was nearing the exit, he headbutted the patron. Fortunately for the singer, the patron did not want to file a police report. And I definitely wouldn't want to be the butt of that joke there. That's not all, because in the same year, Bieber made headlines once again when he reprimanded his fans during one of his concerts in Birmingham, England. The singer said, and I quote, "Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys just relax for about 2 seconds? I get it, but I'm like 2 feet away from you, and I can hear you. I appreciate all the love, it's amazing, but can you show it in a different way? Screaming is just so obnoxious." Imagine going to a concert and just not saying anything. That sounds even more obnoxious, don't you think? The thing didn't happen once it happened again in his Manchester concert a few days later, but he eventually dropped his mic and walked out when the fans didn't stop screaming. He did actually get back on stage, but he said that he would stop the interactions and talking, saying that obviously Manchester just can't handle it, so let's do the music. That sounds like a manipulative boyfriend right there, no cap. Speaking of boyfriend, remember his Instagram interaction with his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez in 2016? Well, I do, but just to rehash your memory, here's what happened. Justin actually ended up deactivating his Instagram account for a short while back in 2016. This was after fans apparently dumped hate comments on his then-rumored girlfriend, Sofia Richie, saying, "I'm gonna make my Instagram private if you guys don't stop the hate, this is getting out of hand." A while later, a war of words ensued between Selena and Justin, and the fans ate that up real fast by starting the hashtag #SelenaEndedJustin party, and Justin actually ended up deleting his account. Talk about pettiness. Getting hate is probably not the best thing, but seeing as he was already seasoned pop star by then, he should have gotten used to it. In addition to that, his anger issues actually got him dubbed the King Joffrey of pop. Yes, the spoiled, entitled, angry Baratheon in Game of Thrones. As part of a plea deal Bieber took for being guilty to misdemeanor charges of careless driving and resisting arrest, Bieber was subjected to anger management courses. The police suspected that Bieber was part of an illegal street race, and his blood tests found marijuana and Xanax in his system. Although he didn't go to prison, he had to make a $50,000 donation to charity. I guess that's the price to pay for anger issues, huh? Considering this happened not too long ago, how must Hailey be holding up with all this? Continue watching, because we'll start talking about the pop star's horrible behavior towards women and why we think Bieber is still sus. Add in your comments down below, and if you're liking it so far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. So, going back, apart from anger issues, Bieber also has a history of misogyny and offenses to women. Just recently in 2019, the wife of actress Ellen Page, Emma Portner, spoke up about Justin calling him cheap, sexist, and homophobic. That's a lot of accusations, but Emma had a story to back it up. Portner is a dancer and choreographer who worked with the pop star years back, and she says she was paid less than minimum wage for all the hours she invested on the project. I couldn't afford to eat, the dancer says. She then proceeds to hatefully issue a very controversial statement. The way you degrade women is an abomination. You continue to collaborate with overly problematic people. You religiously go to a church that does not support the LGBTQ+ community. Surprisingly, the rapper actually admits to his faults, saying, "I know I have been naive and haven't been empathetic toward women in the past and have overlooked their struggles." But can the written apology actually outweigh his past offenses? Let's look back, shall we? How about the time Bieber defended Hollywood's resident women offender, Chris Brown? Well, that was pretty heavy, and that was even after Brown was accused of gang raping a woman in Paris. How disgusting. To top it off, Bieber even defended the man who practically punched Taylor Swift's career in the gut, Scooter Braun. After Taylor opens up about Braun's offenses against her, such as encouraging his artists to bully her and even not giving Taylor the rights to her own music, Justin posted a photo of a FaceTime call with Scooter and Kanye West, who have both offended Taylor in the past, and captioned it, "Taylor Swift, what up?" I have several words in my mouth I would rather not say because YouTube will probably report me, but that's just plain rude. Now you see why we're all really worried for Hailey. Although so many news articles and testimonies have praised the guy for being changed, but we're not so sure he's over them. First off, their marriage was kind of suspicious in the first place. Even though it was glamorous and totally expensive, they actually got married a year before the festive occasion. Many felt that they were in a rush to live together, and it might have a little to do with waiting until marriage, if you know what I mean. That isn't even the juicy part, because like we've talked about, there are little microaggressions that point out Bieber being abusive. I shudder at the thought of that, but aren't we all here for the tea? Just recently in 2020, a viral video of the singer was spread all over the internet, looking like they all just woke up from a nasty night out of drinking. As Bieber got out of the black chauffeured SUV, he immediately slammed the door behind him, almost hitting his beloved wife. Talk about gentlemanly behavior. Of course, many were quick to defend him, saying that he might have just forgot she was going out of the car, claiming that it was just an accident. Oh, like it's that easy to forget you're with someone no less than your wife. However, many were quick to respond to feed their skepticism, showing a video where Justin left Hailey amidst all the paparazzi, skateboarding away as if she wasn't with him. So many accidents, huh? That's not to mention the arcade incident. Boy, that was so cringy to look at. So the couple was out playing in an arcade when they got into a heated game. In a now deleted Instagram story, Hailey showed off her score of 2050 next to Justin's 500. In an attempt to show off their goofy side, she teased the guy about it, but her husband ended up screaming at her for it, saying, "Baby, I wasn't trying," while hiding his face from the camera. Hailey has the yummy, but Bieber is definitely sour. Should Hailey start worrying? Is Justin acting sus again? If so, will someone please vote him out? Kidding aside, let us know in the comments down below what you think about the two. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and thumbs up for more videos like this. Ciao!